Hi guys and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about a new makeup trend on Instagram and it's called strobing. No, not that kind of strobing, makeup strobing. Makeup strobing is essentially highlighting and contouring without the contour bit. As we all know, contouring can be quite difficult. We can get a bit overdone with contour or just muddy, and you know, there's just so many problems associated with contouring, and if you don't get it right, you'll just get it wrong. So I thought I would try this look on myself because I've been seeing a lot of these photos on Instagram. I'm just going to be starting off with some moisturizer, and this one is by Cetaphil. Okay, moving on to the under eye area, I'm going to be applying this one by Benefit, and this one is called Puff Off. And not only does it help with the puffiness underneath the eyes, it also adds a bit of an iridescence to the under eye area. Whilst I'm on the topic of priming, I'm going to use this Maybelline Baby Lips on the lips just to moisturise the lip. Moving on to the rest of the face, I'm going to be using this primer by Maybelline, and this is the Baby Skin Primer. So I'm just applying it to the areas of the skin that need a little help. Moving on to foundation, I chose the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, and this one's a bit dewy but not overly dewy because I want to control the shine to certain parts of my face. Okay, now I'm going to move on to concealer. I'm going to be applying this one. This one is by MAC, and this is their Studio Finish Concealer, and this one's ever so slightly lighter than my skin tone. So I'm just going to apply it underneath the eyes, on the nose bridge, the forehead, and a bit on the chin, so just normally where you would highlight. Next, I'm going to be applying this primer by L'Oreal, and this is the Lumi Magique primer. I'll have a listing of all the products that I use in this video in the description box down below. Basically, this has got a nice pearly iridescent finish to it, so I'm just going to add this to the concealer just to give a bit of a illuminated effect. And to set that, I'm going to be using this MAC Prep+Prime translucent powder, so I'm just using the beauty blender as well and just packing it on top of the under eye area. I'm going to be applying another powder on top, and I find that this helps with the creasing. Next, I'm going to be taking my Australis AC On Tour Contour and Highlighting Kit, and I'm going to take the yellow powder and I'm going to bake the under eye area. So what basically that means is I'm just going to be applying a lot of yellow powder underneath the eyes, and I'm just going to let it sit for a while. I'm going to set the rest of my makeup using this powder by Maybelline. Once I'm done with all that, I'm just going to dust the excess yellow powder underneath the eyes. Next, I'm going to move on to blush. I'm going to be using this bright pink blush. I would suggest you use a matte or satin type finish blush because we don't want to take away emphasis from the high points of our faces. Next, I'm going to move on to my favourite part, which is highlighting, and I'm going to be using the Mary-Lou-Manizer by TheBalm, and I'm just going to use the beauty blender again on the high points of my face, just to add a little bit more shine and dewiness to those parts. Next, I'm going to be using the setting spray by Victoria's Secret, and this one is my favourite because it's got a bit of a dewy finish to it. So I'm just going to let that dry, and I'm going to move on to the rest of my makeup. And there you guys go, that's how it looks like, and I must say I really like how it turned out on my skin, but again, I do miss a bit of contour, so I will probably use this look or this technique for days that I want to have a more natural, more dewy, more healthy type of look, and I'll just go back to my contouring when I want to look absolutely fierce. So what do I think of the strobing technique? I think it's an amazing technique, and I will certainly use it on its own and in combination with contour. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!